Live pictures right now. This is from the Tampa Bay area, right near, I understand, the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, which connects Hillsborough County with Pinellas County. And it's you can see it really shaking and lots of rain, and what a mess. So they are beginning to feel definitely some of the effects of Hurricane Ian already. And let's go right now to Local 10's Andrea Martinez is over for that in that area.
Yeah, she's actually live in Tampa as Ian approaches. Andrea?
Yeah, and we are definitely starting to feel those outer bands of Ian picking up, the rain and the wind really picking up. Right now, we're along Hillsborough Bay. This is along Bayshore Boulevard, and I want to show you and have you take a look at the water, because right now it is a pretty cool sight, but also very eerie. People out here taking pictures, walking along Bayshore Boulevard, even walking along the bay. You can see them far over there out in the distance. You can see them walking on that bay area, and that is because this is a sight they don't see very often. There's also a very foul smell here in the air, and people that I spoke to here say that when they smell that, they know it's coming. They know it's going to be bad. Now, the danger with this receding water is that it means the winds have sucked all the water out of the bay, but when those winds let up, that just means all that water will rebound back in here. So it's pretty scary to see this sight and know that that's what's going to happen here in the next coming days. Now, you can see a lot of people here along Bayshore Drive, like I told you, but other areas of Tampa we've seen are pretty empty. A lot of people mandated to evacuate. Now I want to take you over to live pictures back to that Skyview Bridge that we were showing you earlier, because they shut this down to traffic in both directions. Pretty much this is one of the ways you can get in and out of Tampa. It is now shut down. And as you can see, that camera is also looking pretty eerie. The time to get out has now passed. If you are still in the area, you are riding out the storm here.
The west coast of Florida already feeling Ian's powerful outer bands as rain and wind picks up in the Tampa area, Hillsborough and Pinellas County, now ghost towns. An eerie scene as the water in the bayous and bays recedes, reminiscing of when Hurricane Irma plummeted the area in 2017. Governor Ron DeSantis giving an update this morning as the Gulf Coast braces for impact. The time to leave now over, and the time to hunker down now.
It's no longer possible to safely evacuate. It's time to hunker down and prepare for this storm.
Tampa's Skyway Bridge, which runs over Tampa Bay and connects to Manatee County, now shut down to traffic in both directions. The roadways empty as the water begins to roar. Local officials saying help will not be available during the storm.
After a certain time when tropical force winds are here, we will not be sending out first responders.
5,000 Florida guardsmen have been activated. The state also bracing for millions of power outages. 30,000 workers are on standby to restore electricity after the storm.
And we are getting those live pictures now from Skyview Bridge once again, giving you a look at the situation. They have shut down the highways. Most of the highways we drove on, pretty empty. No one on those roads. As back here now out live, as for Bayshore Boulevard, it's a different story. A lot of people who chose to ride out the storm here, stepping outside of their homes, also breathing a sigh of relief, because the eye of the storm initially was headed in this direction. It is now headed a little further south. So people are feeling, a little bit of that sigh of relief coming out here, enjoying their last final hours before that storm really starts to pick up. But the big sight out here is, again, this receding water, which a lot of people don't see very often. Other parts, though, like I mentioned, of Hillsborough County, pretty empty, as a lot of people have chosen to evacuate. And going back to that sigh of relief, officials are still telling people here not to get too comfortable. The storm surge not supposed to be as bad as we expected, I would say about 24 hours ago, but we will see that storm surge, and you can see it's evident in this receding water. Christy, Alexis?
Yeah, and they're going to definitely see those high winds and so much rain as well. So for the folks who did stay there, didn't evacuate, and are coming out there and taking their pictures and even going out into the water, is there a police presence there telling them, hey, time is now to get back home? Or are you not seeing too much of that?
You know what, Christy, I haven't seen too much of that. I think people right now are just, like I said, making the most of this situation. Some of them have lived here for many years. They're used to this. but I haven't seen anybody mandating anybody to get out of the way, though. Earlier, moments ago, the wind and the rain really started to pick up, and you saw some people running back inside of their homes. But for the most part right now, I think people are just trying to make the most of the situation before they have to lock themselves back in their homes.
And Andrea, we know people were told if they stayed there, they probably were running to the stores to get supplies. Do you know if anything has changed, if they've run out of water or anything in that area? Have you had any luck with that?
You know what? A lot of people were rushing to those stores, to the gas stations, filling up, stocking up. We went to the grocery store yesterday. We got lucky because there had just been a restock at the grocery store, but a lot of other people saying they weren't so lucky in the earlier hours, especially Monday into Tuesday. Those store shelves were empty. And now, like I mentioned, now that there's a little bit more of a sigh of relief now that the eye of the storm is not headed directly towards Tampa. I would say that there is a little bit of a sense of relaxation in this area, but still officials are warning that you may see a lot of flooding. That storm surge, of course, is the main concern. So as for the stores and the grocery shelves and the gas stations, those, of course, everybody has already planned and prepared because, as you know, officials said yesterday at 9 p.m. was the time to hunker down. Guys, back to you.
All right, definitely time to get serious about this storm is now. We'll let you get in and get a little dried off before we check back with you a little bit later.